The British National Sound Preservation and Archival Society are proud to present a remastered instalment of the classic 1950s classic serial, Upright, the remarkable story of a Victorian gentleman. Based on the novel by Gravelly Stokes and adapted to a standard sufficient to avoid copyright infringement by Valmere Lake. Episode 8, Revelations and Disclosures. To my surprise, the musket bolt missed me and hit a tree branch some way away to my left and above my head. It fell across the path. "Your aim is amiss, miss." "I was aiming at the tree." "What quarrel have you with a yew?" "It is to block the way from the house so we can escape. See, already they are heading this way." It was true. Disturbed by the musket shot, the servants had turned out to see what was happening. The maiden grabbed my hand, and we made to run, when Cressley, whom I had thought was dead, stood up and took her clothes off, to expose other clothes beneath. "That's far enough, ma'am," she said in a voice that was not her own. "Sorry about the deception, Upright. Didn't mean to scare you." "Whip it! But how? And how did you survive the musket shot?" "Her Majesty's Navy are prepared for anything except the foulest of weather. This is a musket-proof vest, the latest thing, incredibly heavy, but it saves lives." "Curse you! I shall not be taken." The maiden ran, and as she was still holding my hand, I ran too. Whippet would have run also, but his vest slowed him down, and already the servants were clearing the path. You really do not know Whippet?" "No. He is not really your fiancé?" "No, I told you he was not." "I do not understand." "There is much you do not understand." "This is true. I do not understand why there are 3 Chiricchops. I do not understand how Whippet can be working for Her Majesty's Navy if the maiden is the secret agent. Are there 2 oily ducks? Should they not be on the same side? I do not understand if Cressley really exists, or if she will Whippet all the time. I have never seen them together. I do not understand how a pair of gloves I had once, and which originally fitted my left and right hands perfectly, one day became right and left gloves, and no longer fit at all. How can dropping them cause so much damage? I do not understand. We are here. Now, give me your diary." "My diary?" "Yes. I know you have chronicled everything that has happened. It may contain valuable pieces of a duplicitous scheme that even now I may fail to foil, as I still do not know how they pass their messages secretly around the world to each other. Infiltrate that, and I can round up the entire gang." "Are you or are you not an oily duck?" "No. He too seeks to stop the pirates. But I must solve this mystery first, to clear my father's name, or he will be arrested with the rest." "What is your father's name?" "Have you not guessed?" "I suspect not." "My father is the erstwhile and cheated, tricked, imprisoned, and betrayed partner of that most deceitful of men, Mr. Chiricchops. He is Slapface." "Ow! Why did you slap your face?" "I thought you wanted me to." "My father is Mr. Slapface, and I must find him and clear his name." "I know where he is." "Stay where you are. Whippet, how did you find us?" "I followed you. Now hand over that diary. It sounds very interesting." "But I need it." "I need it." "And I need it more. Her Majesty's Navy entrusted me with a mission, and if that diary holds valuable evidence, it is the property of the Queen." "You shall not have it until I have cleared my father's name." "I insist that you give it to me." "Oh, he's gone." "That's the sort of thing I usually do." "Upright, come back. We must work together. Get after him and—" "Oh, she's gone. Damn it."
"Come in, Mr. Chiricchops."
"Thank you, Mr. Sneering dear. I am worried I might be seen here and my part in this venture discovered. Why have I been summoned?"
"All in good time."
Come in, Mr. Chiricchops. Thank you, Lord Dubious. I am worried I might be seen here, and my part in this venture discovered. Why have I been summoned? All in good time, my dear fellow. All in good time. May I come in, Mrs. Jiggles? Why, Mr. Cherry Chops! Oh, is it the evil Cherry Chops or the good Cherry Chops who once was my beau, and whom I wronged by having him committed mistakenly to a lunatic asylum? My dearest Esmeralda, how I have longed for this day! I have cried myself to sleep, sung that song I used to sing you when we were young, talked to myself in the mirror, and sent young men into a life of piracy for a handsome remuneration, all to try to forget. So you weren't in the lunatic asylum? No. Oh, then I did commit the twin I thought I did, but it seems he was not the bad twin, but the good one, and you are the twin involved in the piracy business and not him, and so you are the bad twin I loved. Oh, what are to do? I haven't got a twin. Eh? My mother bore 18 children. 18? Oh, I cannot comprehend of such a sum. It is more than 7, is it not? There were 15 girls and 3 boys, triplets, and I am one. Oh, it's a good job it's Friday and we're having soup. I do not understand anything any more. My plan now must be to get back to London and take my diary to the Admiralty myself. That way I know it is in safe hands. How it will help them I am not sure, but if anything I have recorded contains any kind of clue, then I owe it to Her Majesty, whom I have not met, to hand it to her navy. Whippet and Miss Slapface can resolve their own difficulties. But first, where may I find a horse?
My Mr. Cherry-Chops is taking wine, my lord.
Yes, is mine. Once his tongue is loosed, I shall question him, and see if he has betrayed us.
And I shall question mine, and see if he has betrayed us.
I wonder which is the one we've dealt with all these years. They look so much the same.
And whichever the one is that we have dealt with, why is the other here?
Yours are a secret messaging system that sends messages secretly throughout the world to all our agents, to inform our agent at the Admiralty that there will be no smuggling this full moon, not until matters here are resolved.
Yes, my lord.
I never understood what you saw in Jiggles. Jiggles was a good man, so far as he was able. Is he
up above?
Yes. Ah. You don't mean
in the attic? No,
he's dead. Ah. I thought I ought to clarify. Well, you never know, do you? Do you think you can forgive me for being involved with the smugglers? I only did it for the money. I didn't enjoy it.
Oh, that's something, I suppose. But you'll have to give me time. I need time. Here, what are you doing untethering my father?
Miss Cressley Rosy-Nose, so you do exist.
Who's been saying I don't?
It's a long story. I need to hire your father to take me to London immediately.
Take you to London immediately? He's busy. He's tied up.
Not any more. I need to go to the Admiralty.
Where the sailors are?
Yes.
Ah, well, I must admit, I don't really like the countryside. I mean, it's all right in a pot on the window, but I don't like living in it. Come on, father. No more circus tricks. It's time to be off.
But I am on at 6, daughter. I am doing dressage, and I have little bells on my ankles. See? Your horses are restless, Mr. Rosy-Nose. They need their rum. There is a big trough of it waiting for them in London. Rum? Yes. My beauties like rum. It is good for them. No, oh, they're getting excited. Excited.
You been reading up on horses then?
Come, we must be off. They're restless, restless. We need their rum. Come on, hop up to London and the Admiralty. We are away! We are away! Well, sneering there.
The message will be in tomorrow's edition, my lord.
Splendid. As soon as our agent at the Admiralty sees it, he'll know what to do. Now, let's deal with our shearing shop, says. Come in. Well, able Seaman Norris?
Yes, sir, thank you, sir.
I mean, has it arrived, man?
Oh, yes, Captain. Here it is. Hot off the press.
Ooh, splendid. I shall take it into Admiral Benbow at once.
It's ever so exciting, Captain. Sailor Sam is trapped in a cave by giant seaweed and...
Don't spoil it. The Admiral is waiting.
Come in. Is it here, the latest edition of Sailor Boy?
Yes, Admiral.
Oh, wonderful. I can't wait to find out what Sailor Sam has been doing with all that seaweed. Do you think he ate his way out?
He'd do it for England, sir.
He would. He'd do anything for England. Oh, Sailor Sam is still in the cave.
Still in the cave? Oh, dear, Admiral. Oh, dear, Captain. He's found lots of shells, sir.
Shells? Ah, now. He had mollusks as a child.
Yes, sir. Helped him survive when he was trapped in the nursery cupboard. He would have starved to death.
Sailor Sam always pulls through. Read on.
It seems he's going to spend the rest of the month putting them in alphabetical order.
And not escape from the cave? He will miss the salty sailor's sea shanty sing-along by the light of a silvery moon.
It seems so.
And a full moon, too. He'd be able to look at his Nancy at last.
A full moon? Yes, Admiral. That's not like Sailor Sam. He's always up and about in the moonlight.
But never forget, Captain, Sailor Sam knows best.
Oh, yes, sir.
Now go away. I want to colour in the pictures. I shan't need my blue sea pencil. Do we have a sandy brown?
I'll check, sir. So, Sam is staying in this month.
So, Sam is not going out this month.
Interesting.
I wonder why. Interesting.
You have been listening to Revelations and Disclosures, being episode 8 of Upright, a remarkable story of a Victorian gentleman, adapted by Valemere Lake from the novel by Gravely Stokes. Next week, episode 9, The Net Tightens.